Hello, child of God. How are you? Welcome to the Mountains of Influence podcast, and I am Abimbola Oliyide. And I am beyond excited to have you on this very first episode, this pilot episode of the Mountains of Influence podcast. This is more than just conversations, it's about transformation. Together, we'll unpack the journeys of kingdom minded professionals who are not only succeeding but leading with purpose in their industries. If you have ever wondered how to fully step into your calling, discover your God ordained place of influence, and dominate your mountain while staying true to your faith, this is the place for you. Our episodes are going to be setting the stage for deployment to domination. We will talk about what it means to discover your mountain, the process of preparation, and how to dominate with kingdom principles. But first, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you are doing a lot but not quite where you are meant to be? If so, let me tell you, you are not alone. And by the end of each episode, I believe that you walk away with clarity, encouragement, and practical steps to begin your journey. So grab your journal, your coffee or tea, or whatever helps you reflect, and let's dive in. So, guys, let's begin with a foundational truth. Every believer has a mountain of influence, a specific domain where God has positioned them to lead, innovate, and represent Him. There are many mountains, but streamlining it, we can say there is a mountain of family, religion, education, government, media, arts, and environment and business. Your mountain cuts across various spheres of life. So where have you been sent to? What makes these mountains so significant? They shape the culture and values of society. And as kingdom-minded professionals, we are called to bring light, truth, and transformation to these spaces. Now, when we talk about deployment to domination, it's about more than just identifying your mountain. Deployment is God's process of preparation, equipping you spiritually, mentally, and professionally for your assignment. And domination is about walking boldly in the calling, executing with excellence, and leaving a legacy that glorifies Him. But let's make it practical. What does this look like in real life? That is why Mountains of Influence podcast exists. Here, we are going to be sitting with top-tier kingdom-minded professionals that will tell us the raw truth of how it is, from deployment to domination. They're going to share their stories with us, and we are going to learn, and we are going to have incredible conversations, and we are going to be inspired, listening to various guests from different mountains of entertainment, to tech, to leadership, to interior design, to fashion design, name it. It's endless. So you are in for a good time. You are in for an amazing journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be the first to know every time an episode drops weekly. Okay? So I'm going to drop these questions with you, and you can answer them in a comment. What mountain of influence is God calling you to dominate? What's one step you can take today towards your deployment onto your mountain? And I would love to hear from you. I would love to know your questions. I would love to know the people that you would love to see on this podcast, that the people that you would love to hear on this podcast, because this is for you, and you are going to tell me who you want to see. God will make it happen, because this is God's business. This is kingdom business. And thank you so much for tuning in, to listening, and to watch the Mountains of Influence podcast. Remember, God has called you, equipped you, and positioned you for a time such as this. You are not here by accident. Your mountain of influence is waiting for you to dominate. Until next time, this is the pilot video introducing you to the Mountains of Influence podcast. And keep walking boldly in the calling that God has called you to. And I will see you in the very first conversation. Bye.